Hi, my name is Mariah and this is my story. I was born prematurely on October 21st, 2002 in Hanford, California. My parents, who met in 7th grade, were teenagers when they had me. They overcame many trials that led them to a Christ-centered relationship. Seeing that as a little girl, I have always desired to have a deep and intimate relationship like my parents have with each other. This idea led me to fill voids in my heart with worldly relationships until I later found a relationship with Christ. As I entered adolescence, my parents gave me a purity ring and taught me that sex before marriage was a sin. When I got into high school, I started dating someone who was older and much more experienced than I was. I felt so pressured into things I wasn't quite ready for, leading to emotional and sexual trauma. After graduating high school and finally ending this toxic relationship, my view of love became tainted. I tried to seek love and validation from the world. I began to go to parties and hang out with boys that I knew only wanted one thing. I felt so lost, and these things only made me feel more empty. For a brief time, I returned to daily devotions from a workbook my mom bought me back in high school. But I still felt so distant from God. I entered another worldly relationship and put God on the back burner. And when that relationship ended, it left me devastated. I had put my whole identity in a person and felt so abandoned. But I'm so thankful because it pointed me back to God and His promise that He will never leave me nor forsake me. I was chasing for someone to deeply love me and wanted an authentic relationship until I realized God wanted that with me all along. Proverbs 8:17 says, "I love those who love me, and those who diligently seek me will find me." I became involved at South Valley, attending small group for young adults that were imperative on my journey of following Jesus. In January 2024, I publicly committed my life to God, and I never want to forget the way I felt that day. He saved me. The day I was baptized, I felt an overwhelming sense of peace and love. I knew that God was going to take care of me if I just began to put my trust in Him. This whole time, I was craving a relationship horizontally, but God was patiently there, waiting for me to seek Him. Following God has led me to know where my identity and validation come from. I'm starting to grasp how much Jesus truly loves me, and I don't have to search for that in any other relationships. For God so loved the world that He gave His only Son, that whoever believes in Him should not perish but have everlasting life. John 3:16. Jesus showed me what true love really looks like by His offering of salvation. Because even though He was without blemish, He willingly sacrificed His life for me to a point of death in order that I may have eternal life with my Father in heaven. He made it so simple for me that all I have to do is turn to Him and obey His word. I encourage those of you who are like me, searching for love, purpose, and relationship, to give Jesus a try. He has turned my mess into a message, and what He has done for me, I know He can do for you.